Remote beast. 55 appears on the overgrown land like a remote-controlled warrior. With a Kohler engine of about 56 horsepower, it clears industrial grass very decisively. The rubber tracks grip firmly, the low body stays stable, and the front mulcher works continuously. Weeds, thick bushes, and small branches are quickly shredded into a fine mulch layer. Especially, the machine can work on slopes up to 55 degrees. The operator stands far away, safer while still controlling the entire area. The tree fell in the right position. After the cut is finished, running away immediately becomes every worker's habit. Brush destroyer. John Deere 325G enters the dense trees like a compact path-clearing machine. With an engine of about 74 horsepower, it pulls the mulcher head very decisively. The front mulcher bites into bushes, small branches, and young tree trunks continuously. Instead of cutting each tree by hand, the machine grinds them into wood chips right on site. The compact body, firm tracks, and flexible lift arms help it move through tight spaces. This is an extremely effective helper for clearing small trees and opening paths in forest gardens. A reaction faster than light, truly lucky. But do not put yourself in his situation. Wrong positioning caused the log to fall and break the whole roof. Posh. Spaltfix K650. Vario appears like a large mobile firewood production line. Different from small log splitters, it has a long feeding conveyor, a separate control cabin, and a closed processing chamber. The green-orange machine body stands out, with a strong trailer frame and a continuous cutting-splitting system. Each large log is fed in, cut evenly, split powerfully, and pushed out neatly. This is not just a firewood splitter. It is a professional firewood production factory, powerful and different. The Crazy Titan is using 100% of its power to carry wood boxes up the slope. Truly incredible. Professional workers are not only people who make a lot of money, they limit risks as much as possible. Look at that. That is way too dangerous. When the giant tree trunk fell, the crane operator became careless at that exact moment. So smooth. This is the best way to control a falling treetop I have ever seen. Modern factory. In the past, producing wood chips needed many workers, many cutting steps, loading steps, and separate grinding steps. Each log had to be processed slowly, with heavy effort and easy interruption. But with this mobile production line, everything changes completely. The crane grabs the logs and feeds them into the processing chamber. The machine cuts, splits, grinds, and moves the finished product by conveyor continuously. From raw wood to clean chips, the process is now faster, neater, and more efficient. The log pierced straight through the roof. I should have seen that risk. Here is another, even more awkward situation. Biomass beast. In the past, large logs were always a heavy challenge in the processing yard. But when the Lochner Spaltbiffel appears, everything becomes much neater. The crane clamps each log tightly, lifts it, and places it into the splitting trough very accurately. Logs up to 80 centimeters in diameter are split decisively. With a capacity of at least 10 stir per hour, this machine turns raw wood into a valuable biomass material. The pulley worked and did its job really well. The homemade saw works really well, even handling tree trunks twice as large as the saw blade. Timber Titan. Scania R650 V8 appears in the forest with a tall and very solid look. The powerful tractor unit, long rear bed, and Friedrich trailer help the truck carry more logs. Unlike normal trucks, it was born for heavy loads, narrow roads, and harsh forest terrain. The tall log stakes help secure the large load more safely. Easy to do it. The deadly cutting angle when carving to lift the base of the tree. How many cubic meters of wood do you think these men can harvest after cutting this tree? In front of them is a giant tree trunk with the root base spreading wide like a forest wall. They have to cut under each large root branch to separate the connection between the root and the trunk. Every saw cut requires patience, strength, and very careful risk judgment.
Banyak sana guys. Burung hantu nyerba. Bangkirnya belubang guys.
But the unfortunate part appeared after the trunk was opened. Inside, the tree trunk was no longer solid as they expected. The wood block that seemed extremely valuable was hollow inside, greatly reducing the result. Boom! The roof was split in two. This job is truly not for amateurs. So risky, they cut down a very large tree, but it fell onto a high-voltage power line. Luckily, there was no electrical leakage in this situation. This is how you make a tree fall when there is no chainsaw or professional machine. Two pickup trucks had to run away when pulling this tree down. Oh my God. Too close. You need to stand farther away from this worker cutting the tree. Just a few more steps, and the branch could have crushed this man. Ghost Rider in real life, truck version. Another giant tree trunk was cut down very carefully. Each saw cut went through the thick, solid, and heavy wood layer. When the trunk opened, the inside was completely solid. No hollow core, no rot, no waste. The huge wood block appeared amazingly beautiful. This is exactly the moment every worker waits for. This time, everything truly makes viewers happy. The loss of control along the tree trunk unfortunately created a rare moment that this worker will probably remember for the rest of his life.
That is a back cut.
The heat from the chainsaw while cutting the tree, caused by friction, created a flame that burst up. smart build. This homemade saw turns the forest into a mini sawmill. The worker places the log in a fixed position, then uses the sliding rail system to guide the saw blade straight. Instead of carrying the whole heavy log back to the workshop, they rough cut it right in the forest. This method saves effort, reduces transport load, and is very smart. The ferry was made to transport large trucks across the river. But the ferry driver's carelessness created a terrible accident. All the wood on the truck floated away. Luckily, there was no human injury. Each large timber beam is lifted up, placed in the right spot, and joined very firmly. They are no longer rough logs lying in the forest. They are becoming strong house walls. Each layer of wood stacked up is a proud step forward. This man is turning freshly harvested logs into a real house. Knocking down a whole row of trees and grinding them is even faster than cutting. When everything is done carefully, there will be no risk at all. Drum chipper beast. The Petzolato PTH1400/820. Allroad appears like a true off-road wood chipping machine. With a Scania engine of about 550 horsepower, it creates very strong grinding power. The hydraulic grapple arm grips branches, roots, and forestry waste tightly and feeds them into the intake. Inside, the chipper drum processes the material continuously into wood chips. This is a machine born for large-scale biomass fuel production. Leave one like, one sub, and one impressive comment in the comments section. See you tomorrow.
Quemándose, señores, quemándose va el camión. ¡Bueno!